Hello, welcome all. In this video, we are going to learn about the Scrumban framework overview. Okay, in this video, we are going to discuss on the definition and the combination of this methodology. What is that is Scrum and Kanban? Okay, what are the benefits, characteristics of the Scrumban, then the limitation, use cases, and the frequency asked question about the Scrumban in the interview purpose. Okay, let's go ahead. In the definition and combination methodology, we can go ahead and see the key features of the Kanban first. Okay, it's a limits on work in progress WIP prevent team overload. Okay, the continuous flow of a work allows for ongoing task management without fixed iterations. Okay, what are the key features of a Scrum? Fixed line sprint override the structural timeline for the deliverables. Okay, define the roles such as product owner and the scrum master ensure the accountability. Regular events like stand-up meetings and a retrospective meeting foster the team communication. Okay, and the visual workflow through the Kanban boards enhance the task tracking. Okay, this is a Kanban key feature. So we have just discussed the key features of Scrum and key features of the Kanban. Okay, let's see what is Scrumban as a project management methodology. Many of the companies you can see, and they will ask you in the interview that is they are using the Scrumban. Please introduce. Okay, so we can able to s- give some key features of the Scrum and Kanban and the Scrumban. Okay, what is the Scrumban? The Scrumban merges the Scrum and Kanban, leveraging their strengths. It incorporates the Scrum structure approaches with the Kanban's visual workflow. A term aimed to enhancing the flexibility and efficiency in the project management. Let's go ahead and discuss on the characteristics of the Scrumban. Okay, there are three characteristics. Okay, the flexibility, transition between the methodologies, and the iteration and the planning. Okay, let's see one by one. What is flexibility? Adaptable of the project of varying sizes and complexities. Supports team in responding the changes stakeholders needs. Allows for incremental progress while accommodation project changes. Okay, then there what is transition? Originally designed to facilitate transition from the Scrum to Kanban or a vice versa, provides the bridge for the team adapting of the different agile practices. Then the eases the shift by combining familiar elements from the both methodologies. Okay, that is the transition. What is the iteration and the planning? The foster iterations, typically less than the 3 weeks, enhance the responsiveness. Okay, the planning on demand based on the backlog task monitoring allows for the dynamic adjustments. We can do it. Okay, then they encourage the team to prioritize the task based on the current project needs. Okay, so these are some characteristics we can adopt from the Scrum and the Kanban. Okay, let's see the benefits of the Scrumban. That is, increase the flexibility, adaptability, then the continuous delivery and the collaboration, and the capability of large scale projects. Okay, let's go and see one by one benefits. Okay, teams can adjust the project direction mid process without hand held. Teams can adjust the project direction mid process without halting the process progress. Okay, then the incremental delivery ensures the continuous movement towards the project needs, facilitates the responsiveness to evolving the project requirements, enable team to deliver features as they are completed, not just at sprint end. Visual task management foster better collaboration and the transparency. Then the quick identification of the issues leads to the faster resolution and the improved teamwork. Supports complex projects by allowing for continuation and the incremental improvement as well. Teams can manage the multiple initiatives simultaneously without losing the focus on it. So ideal for environment with rapidly changes requirements such as startups. Okay, the startups company can go ahead and select this Scrumban projects because they are doing some researches and development things as well and some deployment things as well. Okay, so they require this combination of the project methodology. Okay, yeah. On the other side, we are going to see the limitation, use cases, and the frequent asked questions. So, in the limitations, we can see there are some ambiguity and lack of documentation, then the reduced control and the self management thing, then the complexity of the combining methodologies. So, these are some limitations. Like being a newer methodology, Scrumban has limited formal guidance available, correct? So team may struggle to find the best practices for the implementation. Ambiguity can be lead to inconsistent application across different teams as well. So dependencies may not capture at the time of the PI planning or something. Okay, or the planning of the sprints or something. Okay, absence of the traditional Scrum rules may create confusion regarding the responsibilities. Okay, because in the Scrum framework we are having the Scrum Master who will manage the things, and in the Kanban there is only the project manager. Okay, yeah. So team members must self-manage, which can be lead to varying levels of the effectiveness as well. So lack of clear leader may hinder the decision-making process as well. So integration elements, both Scrum and Kanban, can confuse the team members. Okay, so those familiar with one methodology may find it challenging to adopt to the Scrum back. Correct? Yeah. So require the cultural shift within the teams to embrace the hybrid approach. Okay. Let's go ahead and see some use cases of the Scrumban methodology. So software development involving requirements where we can use the Scrumban projects. Startups, then the concurrent initiative, larger organization things. Team can prioritize and tackle the various requirements effectively. Enhance the resource allocation and project tracking across initiatives. Okay, provide the flexible framework, I can say, for the teams in dynamic settings. So startups and rapidly changing environments, those startups and those companies, we can they can adopt this Scrum ban because they empower the small teams to thrive despite limited resources and constant changes as well, supports quick adaptation to new challenges and a resource constraint as well. Okay, so these are some use cases where Scrum Ban projects can useful. Okay, so if there are changing environments or startups, we can go ahead and give and start the Scrum Ban approach. Okay, let's see what are the frequently asked questions. So let's see now what are the frequently asked questions about the Scrum Ban. Okay, that is handling prioritization, how you are handling in there. Then suitability for large scale projects. Then the third question is challenges in adopting Scrum Ban. Okay, let's see one by one. How you are handling the prioritization in Scrum Ban projects. So team collaboratively determine the task priorities on the Scrum Ban board. Common methods include value based ranking or risk based assessment. We can do encourages team ownership of the prioritization decisions. Scrum Ban is effective for managing large projects where with the evolving scopes. Okay, then suitability is for large scale project. Yes, incremental progress ensures consistent delivery of the project components. Okay, teams can adopt to changes while maintaining the focus on the overall goals. Correct. Then what are the challenges? The cultural resistance. Okay, this is the hurdle. Then the team accustomed to traditional methodology, many struggle with the shift of this. Okay, then the commitment to the Scrumban's principles is crucial for the successful adoption. So these are some challenges we can face it out. Okay, so these are some frequently asked questions in the Scrumban topic. Okay, in the interview, then you can give some details about it. Okay, just just go through this video again and again and see the PDF also, which can help you out more. Thank you.